I'm on my way out of the park. This is Dongtian, one of the 40 scenic spots of Yuanming Yuan Garden, also called Shuqing Village. It was constructed Yongzheng reign and used to be the place for Taoists to make pills of immortality. A famous rock called Green Cloud Peace used to be housed in the courtyard of Shishang Studio Yard. The rock, along with its base, is now placed behind the south gate of Zhongshan Park. I must have seen it then, when I went into Zhongshan Park by the Forbidden City. Waterside marble boat is sitting along the bank opposite the Shishang Studio Yard. Emperor Qianlong honored the name. Can't really read it. Something boat. Present base of marble boat excavated during the renovations and restorations in 1985. Let's see. Pavilion up there. So I'm going to head back the way I came. Forgot to charge my battery jacket, so I'm almost out of juice here. I should have enough to record the rest of the park. I do have a external battery, but it's a pain in the butt to plug it in if you're going to be using it, especially on the 4S where the port is here, not the back of the phone, not the bottom. So I want to go back, not the way I came, but this way, through these little islands here, kind of meander a little bit. I think it'll be more fun. To do this. So let me start a new track, since now I think I'm basically back in. Now what is this named? How did I lose? Oh man, I lost the name for this because I was fooling around and touched something. I hate that. I already copied it to my notes, so the joke's on them. Check it out. Panorama model. To here, I think, is about everything that's recorded on that. So I'll rename this. Stupid. Easy to lose all your data. And then all I want out of this one is this to copy, since I'm headed to exit here. To south, exit. So, let's see, I want to go this way, over this super high arch stone bridge. Check it out. That's pretty, right? You see a lot of that in the Jiangnan area, with all the waterways out there. Really high arched bridges. Oi. Jiangyu Temple and South Entrance. It's going on 6 o'clock now. So then I head over the next bridge. I don't know if I have two ports to charge two things at the same time. I might. Let's see. We'll marry our fortunes together. The smart thing to do would be to charge my extra battery jacket while I'm doing this. The problem is I don't bring the bottom because it doesn't fit so neatly in my bag for the extra battery jacket. Haha. So I'll show you where I am. I'm here. I'm gonna do this and come down this way. And now in Chinese, everyone in China has one of these things. You can charge your gear. Ta-da! Keep on recording. You gotta keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep on keeping on. In this life, you gotta keep on keeping on. God, it's dark out. So I crossed over another bridge and didn't even realize it. I guess this is the way. There's another bridge up here. This is what it looks at night. It's not very nice to make a video. This is kind of ludicrous at this point. But I made a nice color-coded map of my trip today through the garden. It's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Don't leave me. Maybe he'll give me a ride back. Those are the little trolleys that take people around. Electricity bus. When I was in Shishi Wetlands, it was my first trip into Hangzhou outside Shanghai, and I wasn't aware of the Chinglish translation for the little trams that we would call it a golf cart or a tram that takes people around, you know. And their translation was electricity bus or battery cart. I was like, huh? And you see it on a sign at first and you're not familiar with what they're talking about. You're like, what the hell is that? Electricity car. But it's essentially what it is. It's just we would never use it in that context. We call it a golf cart or a tram, you know. A shuttle. Well, it is quite pleasant. Sometimes I wish I would record this stuff on the iPhone's native app because it does a better job of low light conditions. Sometimes I wonder if I were to shoot something with the iPhone's native app and then reduce the quality to 720p, would I end up with a much better video than if I just originally shot it in the Video Plus free app that I use to record this stuff? Would it make a difference? I don't know. I tend to think it would still record it better because the initial capture would record things much better, and then all you're doing is scaling down the resolution. So if the initial captures better with image stabilization and all that, I would think it wouldn't be lost when you convert it and copy it. But I don't know. With 128 megabyte size on the phone, it's possible to actually record a day's worth of stuff on the phone at that high resolution, I think. Getting it off the phone would be a nightmare. By a firewire would take forever. But what you'd probably end up with would be there's really nothing to see along this portion anyway of the park. It's very well landscaped. Yeah. There's very little in the way of historical signs. There was a bit of stuff, it looked like, if I had turned left or right rather than left. I wonder how many miles I walked. Let me add it all up. First track, I walked 2.38 miles for over an hour and a half. 2.38. Second track, I walked 2.88 miles. That's 4. Let's just round and say that's 4 1/4. No. 2 point, what was it? 2.4 plus 2.9 would be 5.3. Plus second track here is 1.4. So that's, wow, is this actually a temple? 4.3 plus 1.4 is 5, 6.7. Then this is 2.6, so that's 9, no, 8.7 plus 0.6 is 9.4, no, 9.3. Well, it's closed. Then I walked a little more here, but I didn't record all of it because I had already walked back the same way I came. So that was... Oh wait, am I looking at the speed and not the distance on these? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, I'm looking at the right thing. So I basically walked the same amount here. That's about 2,800 feet then, plus this would be about another mile, so 10.7, plus right now I've walked about half a mile. When I'm done, it'll be at least half another mile, so figure on about 12 miles I probably walked, because there's little pieces that I didn't record up here too and stuff. So it's about 12 miles of walking. Thing is, it energizes you. This is the Zhengjue temple here, but it's closed, so you can't walk through it. Whoops. What's the name of this temple? Because it actually is, looks like it's open. I don't know what the hours are. Zheng Ju Temple. No autocorrect. You gotta go through so many steps to correct something like that. Stupid. So I'll go out this way on the side. So I guess to go out that temple, you really gotta come through here before it gets too late. We want to go back down here to line 4. It's interesting to add it all up. It would be nice to have a separate app running in the background. With the new iPhone Health app, it should be able to do that. Run in the background. So that you can that's the island that wasn't open earlier that I first passed by when I was walking. So it would add up everything you did total for the day. That would be rather nice. Then what I could probably do for a post is add a screenshot from that data as a comment, drop it in the folder for what I did that day, and then do a screenshot comment and post that picture for my post that day. Be kind of nice. I can hear all the buses and things out from the subway stops. That's a good sign. But I just got to get over this creek. Maybe there's a separate exit here for the temple. If I knew this temple was going to close, I would have done it first. Well, don't tell me that it circles around and it's a dead end. That's kind of stupid. I could sneak into the temple. We're at the end of the park and there's no way to get over this little piece of creek here. I hate it when they do this stuff. Who designed this? You're gonna make people try to walk over the creek or walk on the top of the fence because they don't feel like walking back. It's like the dumbest design ever, with all the unnecessary bridges I've seen in this park. Oh, good. We can go this way. That guy's got his plug powered in thing just like I do. It's better than buying, like, I had 3 battery jackets, Mophie jackets. They cost $80 each for my iPhone. It's like $240. That's the price of me terminating my contract, you know, and doing another, or getting the subsidized price for the iPhone, essentially, you know. They only subsidize it by $200 now, you know. It's not that good a deal to get locked into a contract. Oh. think it would be a much better deal for me to just buy data as I need it. I could have an international data policy. I pay $80 a month and I don't use it when I'm overseas. Okay, now we're back. So I've joined up here with where I was before. And this is the exit. That said staff only when I first came in. Yay! This is the way I came in. And they got swastika shaped gates for you to go through on the way out. It's kind of nice. The subway entrance is just up here.